power and style, power and style. Tanisha's beauty supply, beauty power and style, power and style. Get whatever you need.
Supply. I am Tanisha and I own Tanisha's Beauty Supply. I am back, everybody. I am back. I have been running my business. I know a lot of you have been wondering, where did she go? Where is Tanisha? I used to listen to all of her videos and now she hasn't made a video in 6 months or so. I transferred my store, so I had a big move. I live in Illinois and my store was in Michigan because when I opened my beauty supply store, I was living in Michigan, but I got married and so I moved to Illinois where my husband lived, but did not close the store because the store was growing. I closed the store. The location that I ended up moving to did not have a high enough African American population. So although we had good product, we had good service, our physical foot traffic was not sustainable. And I decided to open here in Chicago Heights, Illinois. So this is where I am. So this is definitely transitional for me. I will be sharing that journey with you. Yes, I am still owning and operating my beauty supply store. I am still growing. I am still expanding, but I also did go through transitioning, and we'll discuss that in some of my videos. I'm going to continue my business education. You don't have to be a beauty supply store owner. You can be in any business and you can learn from some of the topics that I'll be discussing in my business education courses. I'll be bringing you business education videos. My beauty supply classes are back up and running. So we will have our first class April 26th, Saturday, April 26th at 9:00 a.m. Central Standard Time. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like the content for more information with Tanisha's Beauty Supply Education. You can also shop Tanisha's Beauty Supply. Go to tanishasbeautysupply.com to order beauty supply products, shop hair and wigs and accessories. Tanisha's Beauty Supply. You can go to tanishasbeautysupply.com and sign up for your class. If you have any trouble, just shoot me an email. My email is tanishasbeautysupply@gmail.com. We'll figure out what you need to do to get signed up for that class April 26th at 9:00 a.m. The class is going to be discussing how to open your beauty supply store, how to operate your beauty supply store, products, vendors, and any other questions that you might want to bring with you. If you are watching this video after April 26th, then just check the website tanishasbeautysupply.com for the next available class. My one-to-one coaching is also available. That's when you get to talk to me and you get to ask the questions that you want to ask. You get to bring your specific problem or question to me and we work through it together. The one-to-one coaching session with Tanisha is only $59.99. My beauty supply classes as of April 7th, 2025 are currently $49.99. I purposely keep my pricing at an affordable rate because I don't want to create yet another barrier for African Americans to enter into the beauty supply business because there are so few of us in this business. There is not a lot of knowledge out there. There's not a lot of education out there. Those who have taken my classes have given me great reviews of their experiences. In our current climate, and I'm speaking to my own people here, because my people have such a hard time, y'all, I'm gonna just be honest with you. It is so infuriating to see that the products that we use the most, we rarely have African American representation selling us those products. It breaks my heart to go into store after store after store after store, and we don't see our color. And when you do, people who come into my store are like, oh, you're black owned. One customer, she had her daughter, and her daughter looked about 17, 18. She said, this is the first time that my daughter has seen a black owned beauty supply store. Can you imagine? Just Stop and think about that for a minute. We are the customer. We are the customer. And some of us go our entire lives without encountering a Black-owned beauty supply store. Where is the righteousness or common sense in that formula? As African Americans, this current climate, and even before this current Trump climate, I always felt this way. Look, Tanisha, get up, get back out there, get these videos going, because we don't know what's about to happen. We have got to open more businesses. And I know it's scary, because it's scary for me. I asked my husband, should we do this? And then asked him again, and asked friends, should we continue this? It was my sister who told me, absolutely, you should. She didn't tell me in that way. She told me in a little bit more raw manner, but she told me you absolutely should. You don't let Donald Trump and any other politician run you out of what you're doing. And I may ask that question again a month from now. Should I be doing this? Sometimes day to day, you don't know. It is very risky to open a business. I keep putting one foot in front of the other, taking one day at a time, believing that I'm in God's will. And if I'm in God's will, as long as He provides those doors to stay open, I'm going to do it. The minute He doesn't provide is the minute I'm not going to do it. And I had to come to terms with that. So we can have those conversations together. We can have them through the videos. We can have them through the classes. We can have them through the one-to-one coaching. But Tanisha, I'm going to keep moving forward until I can't do it anymore. And I'm going to see where it goes. I've been running my beauty supply store for about 6 years now. April will make 6 years. And I'm going to keep going. With democracy at risk, at stake, there's a few things that could happen in the African American community. There's a few things that can happen in the business community. With all of the cuts, the stock market crashing, the tariffs, people's money will be reduced. That's a fact. We don't know how much their money will be reduced. And when people's money is reduced, then some of the products that you sell, they're not going to sell. The higher end things may not sell as much, maybe they will. Beauty is considered a recession-proof business. History has shown that during tough times, people still care about how they look. If you're looking for a business industry to go toward, you may want to consider the beauty industry in your community. And something else that could happen in this current climate that we're in is that African Americans could really become angry with society and use their dollars to make a statement. And when they become angry and they use their dollars to make a statement, a lot of times they will boycott other suppliers who are not African American. And when that happens, they choose to shop Black only, or they choose to increase their dollars that they spend in their own communities or in Black communities, then that could definitely be a positive for being a Black business owner. Something else to consider in this current climate is that our jobs are not as secure as we thought they were. You have over 80,000 people as of April 2025, over 80,000 people who have just been arbitrarily fired by a president. Who would have ever thought? But the president can't fire you from your own business. So the saying is that you only have to make one person angry to lose your job, but you have to make a whole lot of people angry to lose your business. That's a possibility, that business may end up becoming more secure and stable than jobs, because somebody could just push a button and say, get rid of these people at this level. Get rid of this department.
As of right now, Trump is trying to close the Department of Education.
So honestly, it could be my business that lasts and my job goes away. Who knows? I don't know. But one thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to live stressed out. I'm not going to live in fear. I'm just not going to, because fear and stress is not going to help me. What I've chosen to do, I've chosen to take my business and just run it give it everything I've gotten, everything I have. So what I'm doing next, instead of stressing and living in fear, not to say that those things don't present themselves to me, because they do. And they do every day or every other day. I get presented with fear. Sometimes I am fearful. Sometimes I am scared. But I choose to keep taking one step in front of the other. So instead of choosing fear, what I've decided to do is, like TD Jakes say, decide to throw your all at something and just see what it does. I've decided to do that. So not only am I building the location that I've opened here in Chicago Heights, I am also launching my own private label products. I'm going to start with oil. So my oils should be launching in about the next 3 months. And I'm going to start promoting my own oils, Tanisha's Beauty Supply oils. And then I'm going to solidify that product, and I'm going to move to another private label product. And I'm going to keep adding a new product every 3 to 4 months in my beauty supply store, so that a significant amount of my products that I sell in my beauty supply store have my name on it. I am moving forward. I love the protests that I'm seeing. I love people's creativity, that it's rising up. I love seeing people having to fight and say, you know what? We're not going to lay down and just let this happen. We're not going to lay down and take this. Everybody, we could be in a period of time where African American businesses end up booming behind it. You're thinking about that business idea. Just don't give up on your dream. Discuss it with your family. When do you think the best time is for you to launch? And just continue to hope and continue to dream, because we've been here time and time again as an African American people. We know how to fight. Business may be one way to fight. I'm not telling you when you should open your business. That's between you and your family. Everybody's circumstances is different. But if you are deciding to go that route, I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to give you the raw truth about what it means to be in business and what it looks like on a day-to-day basis. Go ahead and subscribe, so when my weekly content comes out, you'll be notified. Some of the upcoming topics that I'm going to be discussing in my business videos are going to be my transition from Michigan to Illinois, my plans for opening multiple stores, hiring and firing workers and employees, paying workers and employees, discrimination in business, discrimination with vendors in the beauty supply industry. I'll be bringing you content on budgeting in your business, ideas for segmenting your funds, on business empowerment, systems in your business, customer satisfaction, learning how to run businesses in multiple locations, family and business balance. We'll discuss topics of marriage and business balance, and we'll also discuss when should you close. A lot of times people don't get those answers until they're knee deep in it. When should you close? There are times when you have to close a business, no matter how big or small your business is. Walmart has closed stores before. Large brands, A&P grocery store, have gone out of business. Businesses open and businesses close. We'll discuss those topics. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining Tanisha's Beauty Supply.